Hey everybody, how you doing? And to answer your question, no, I am not going in a build for any build in particular. I'm not familiar enough with how with this game and all its ins and outs to really know how to do a particular kind of build. I just play. I just roll with the punches and go by vibes. Also, to one Eldritch Rubin, uh, can you please, if you are going to donate 1,000 bits, please do it on stream so I can thank you properly. Fucker. Uh, but yeah, in Vegas. So this is gonna be different from my Fallout 3 play through in a couple of ways. One is I've loaded a couple of mods, so it's not strictly vanilla, but I tried not to get anything too heavily altering it. It's just patching in a couple of things, mostly quality of life stuff. And second of all, I'm using a controller for this run because I just prefer playing games with a controller when I can, and I really don't like hitting the key to enter in like type sheets or whatever you'd call it. I don't want to be doing that all throughout this playthrough, so let's get started, shall we? And I can't remember if this game has copywritten music in its intro. I mean, I'm pretty sure that song is like something that you could get a copyright strike for, but it's kind of quiet and muffled and in the background. That is a very nice sign. See, a lot of places just like, yeah, it's post-war, but like, it still doesn't look too bad. Wow, they got a neon sign for Vault 21? Holy shit. Nice shot. And I'm pretty sure the game's a bit quiet right now. I'll turn it up in a second. Hello, Chandler from Friends. Hello, Ron Perlman.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values, democracy, and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River.
waking up over here.
Time to cash out.
We could get it over with.
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a thing. Dig? You made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. And where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Damage threshold is subtracted directly from your. Okay. Good name dream. Mercenary pack items. Caravan pack items. Yeah, that's all the DLC stuff. Tribal pack items. Hey, you're finally awake. Classic pack items. That would be. I think I have to type in my name. That would be. It is. Alright. Let's see if I can bump up the volume just a little. Oop. Nope, nope. Back to game, please. Okay, continue. We are girl, thank you. Alright. So, yes. Question 1. Let's see. What we got? Kind of reminds me of. It might just be because it's the same here, but it kind of reminds me of Moira from Fallout 3. No, thank you. Actually, wait. I'm trying to focus on the face rather than the hairstyle. They all look kind of samey. Is it just me that it's like barely any variation? It's not too bad. Let's see. Call me a basic bitch, but I might just go for the preset 1. Alright. Now, tone eye color. Gotta go for the green. Even though I can't see any difference. Okay, that's kind of like clearly lighter, but like I can't even tell the difference. Good enough. Alright. Now. What kind of hairstyles you got? Domestic goddess. Nope. I'm guessing it's a bunch of the same stuff from Fallout 3. Nope. Probably just gonna go with Wendy the Welder again, unless there's some it particularly catches my eye. Sorry, I'm not punk rock enough to pull off a Raider haircut. Maybe I should have downloaded a better hairstyles mod. I'm really not a fan of the options here. Yep. Go for the classic. And let's see. It's kind of a blondish, almost sort of pink tinge to it, but I'm gonna go on brand. Let's go for as purple as possible. That's like magenta. Yeah, that's a bit better. Get some more blue in there. That's better. Oh, there we go. That's a good balance of blue. Nice round numbers too. Okay. I think that's good. Kind of closer to my skin tone, but I don't think I can go much darker. All right. Yes.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Yeah, I go under there.
Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine?
I'm sorry.
Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Get me on what feet? What feet are you speaking of, sir? I am floating. Don't mind me. Just seeing if there's anything of particular interest I can loot. Broken submission. So that says broken. Okay. I'll do that after the customization.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Vitomatic Vigor Tester. Rate your special, scientific, fun, and accurate. Well, it looks... What's crouch again? To jump, push Y. Okay. What's crouch? I'm pressing B. It won't let me crouch. Oh, gosh. Let's see. GZU. I think that's a Q. F, N, C, C, H, B, Y, T. I'll be there in a minute. Alright. Adjust your score. It ain't cheating. I like that they add, like, titles to all the scores on the different stats. Can't think of the word that's right in front of me. Picture melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damage, weapon, effectiveness. Alright. I definitely want a decent strength score. So I'm going to boost that by 1. Perception, explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, compass range. I'm pretty sure we're going to want a decent amount of accuracy and lockpick. Keep unarmed health, resistance, survival. I mean, I don't want to say no to more health. Barter, speech, companion. Probably going to boost charisma a bit too. There's 3 more to go. Science, repair, medicine. Guns, sneak, speed, attack point generation. All skills, critical hits, enemy mishaps. I'm gonna go for intelligence. And yeah, just 1 point each. I'm not a mid-maxer. I'm boring middle of the road. Alright. That ought to do it. Yes. Alright.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there. After what you've been through, I'd say that's great news.
Yeah.
Well, What do you say you take a seat on the couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dog can still bark.
Gotta check if I got Dame Bramage. Oh, geez, I'm in my undies.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Dog.
Food. Oh, well, dog feed. Okay, hang on just 1 second. Okay, I will BRB real quick. And we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, dog, food,
House.
MD. House. Target, investment, renovate, shelter, burglarize. I'd say shelter with renovate is a close second.
Night.
Fall. Night, campfire, dream, shroud, sleep, treasure, silence. Sleep.
Bandit.
Camp. Bride, crush, stab, Swiss cheese. Vaporize. Reasonable. No. Bandit. Probably crush.
Light.
Yagami. Dark, heavy, beam, flash, inspiration, torch. Probably dark.
Mother.
Fucker. Cookie jar, tantrum, tattle, regret, human shield. Caretaker?
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Conflict just ain't in my nature. I'm gonna say strongly disagree. If someone is a terrible person, I'm going to inflict swift justice. It's a first-person shooter game. My charisma score is not that high.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Ain't given to relying on others for support. That's I'd probably disagree. I mean, you gotta rely on people. You're a human being. You're a social creature.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Strongly disagree. I'm not. I mean, maybe just disagree because like, I'm not trying to be popular. I'm not trying to be a show off. Whoa, wait, what did he say? What was the fourth thing? Probably doesn't matter. I keep skipping dialogue.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Looks like a beetle covered in soot fell on the paper. A broken chain, a chemical reaction, shadow in the door. You're slow to embrace new ideas. Yeah, is what he said. Angry two-headed ant. I mean, it's kind of what it looks like.
Okay. How about this one?
Two Uzis with combined barrels turning into a Tesla coil? Priceless work of art. Piece of space-age technology. Oh, yeah, let's go with that.
Last one.
That's two high-fiving gnomes. That is two high-fiving gnomes wearing hoodies. Light in the darkness, bearded man, mushroom cloud, head in a pillow. I mean, it kind of looks like a mirror of a guy laying down to sleep, so...
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Yeah. Okay. Medicine, melee weapons, and speech. Let's do a reset. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the highest, but I definitely want good speech. Increases the hit points you receive from food and drink. Helps you create consumable items at campfires. That would be good. Lockpick is tempting. I don't know how early that's going to be applicable. We could probably come back to it later. I know there's something with explosives that comes up fairly early on, so we might want to go with that. Barter's not a bad one. Medicine's probably good. Repair's very tempting. Combined scientific knowledge primarily used to hack restricted computer terminals. This will be used to recycle energy weapon ammunition at workbenches. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with repair. Effectiveness of Rad-X and Radaway. And I'm gonna go with explosives. Just for the early game boost.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
What?
You got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
You'd be surprised. Might I recommend skilled and good-hearted. It'll null some of your offensive skills, but your passive skills will have a decent boost. Okay. Skilled but not experienced. You gain 5 points to every skill, but you suffer 10% from experience gained from now on. Yeah, I don't mind the grind so much. Skilled and good-hearted. Good-natured. More prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. Barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech. Oh, yeah, that looks good to me. It gives us a -5 to energy, not energy, explosives, but we just got a +5 boost from skilled, so I think we can take the hit. Alright, thanks for the recommendation.
All right, I guess that about does it.
Okay. Hang on. Just taking free shit. Aw. I don't have my Pip-Boy yet. I don't have a light to turn on. That's a paperweight. Don't need it. Strud book. Don't need it. I'm tempted to take the pre-war books. Yeah, just hang on. I mean, it's not like the doctor needs the books. What is a doctor gonna do with the books? I'm the player character. Give me the not ruined one. Oh, I think I'd take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Get plus 10 and quite a few extra skills. Your gun and stuff are the only thing that don't get a boost. Understandable. I mean, if I can solve something with words or other methods, definitely. Ooh, definitely won't say no. Because as I have proven, I'm not great at the combat in these games. Don't mind me. Not doing anything. Certainly not just robbing you blind. Buffalo gourd seed. Ooh. Yes. Empty. It's 0.01. I'll take them. Cram. Yes. Yes. Empty syringe at no weight. I think I'll take it. I'm not doing anything. Fraxo cleaner. Don't need it. That I know of. It's possible I'll need it for some kind of crafting later, but at the moment, I'm good. Chessboard. Pre-war book. Pre-war book. Round. Pre-war book. I want the good ones. I don't know if there's going to be a place to turn them in. We can always store them for later, just in case. I think that's everything. Dirty pre-war park stroller outfit. It's just a boost to agility. I don't need to waste. I don't need to waste 10 pounds of weight on that. Smoking's bad for you anyway, Doc. There is, but it's one of the DLCs that come in later. Ah, for the selling pre-war books. Understandable. Coffee pot, cookie pan, flour, toaster. I mean, who couldn't use a spare toaster? Probably something you can use the pilot lights for, but we can always come back. Barrel cactus, fruit, guana bits, squirrel stew, and vodka. Take all. What can I say? Getting shot in the head works up quite an appetite. Not taking the yeast. Not planning on doing any baking anytime soon. Like, hey, I'm not... It doesn't chastise you for picking up all this stuff. I'm not... Pilot lights, explosive crafting, I think. Understand. It doesn't get on you for taking all this stuff, so, like... You know. The starting point in the game... Might as well grab a hold of useful items whenever possible. Clipboard and wonder glue. Not gonna take either of those just yet. Paperweight, pencil, weightless, I will take that. Here we go. Today's physician and reading glasses. I won't take the reading glasses. Oh, right, Crouch. Crouch wasn't B because B is the fucking Pip-Boy button. I think by default.
Here, these are yours. It was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. but it was just something about a platinum chip.
To make drugs with that chem
if
set.
you're heading back
Yeah.
out there, you ought to have this.
Pip-Boy
They call
Boy.
it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Shouldn't have gone through my stuff. What do I do now? Thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Vegas. No. I am not hardcore. Okay, so Pip-Boy. Let's see. All weapons fall under a weapon skill category that determines how effective the weapon is. Guns, energy weapons, explosives, melee weapons, or unarmed. Compare the small icon below to the left of the weapons icon to the icon shown on the Pip-Boy skill menu. Damdips. These indicate the base damage and damage per second, respectively. Low damage will have difficulty penetrating armor. If you hit a target's damage threshold, switch to a weapon with a higher dam, or use ammo that reduces the target's damage threshold, e.g. armor piercing. Okay. Any weapons have a strength and/or skill requirement. If your character does not meet the strength or skill requirement for the weapon, its aim will wobble if a firearm, or it will attack more slowly if a hand-to-hand weapon. Okay. Weapons condition affects the amount of damage it does. Who's ready for heavy-duty crafting? Condition affects the amount of damage it does. At 75% condition or higher, a weapon does maximum damage and only needs to be maintained. A weapon with low condition will do less damage and may jam when reloaded. Okay. I had played this game a bit with my brother's shared library a while back. I don't remember all this stuff. It's possible I'm just stupid and completely forgot. Repair mod. These options take you to the repair and mod submenus. I'm interested in doing modifications. I was gonna tell you that. Consists of many different types of gear, ranging from clothing and armor to sunglasses and hats. Grants damage threshold to the wearer. Your DT is the sum of all DT currently equipped apparel plus any bonus from perks or chems. Subtracted from incoming damage, so higher DT provides superior protection. Yeah, condition affects how much protection it provides. About 50%. Medium and heavy apparel will slow characters down when equipped. Option opens the repair submenu, which allows repair to be repaired by salvaging parts from similar items. Yeah, I know how repair works. Aid. And it's not going to break that down. Miscellaneous. Ammunition is used by almost all guns and energy weapons, but is sometimes used by other weapon types. Basic ammo types have no special effects, but ammo subtypes may increase damage, reduce an enemy's damage threshold, or even decrease a weapon's spread. Effects are listed on the ammo submenu. When the ammo is highlighted, most weapons can use any ammo subtype that starts with the same name as the base ammo. Common ammo subtypes include armor piercing, hollow point, overcharge. By energy weapons increases damage but degrades the weapon more quickly. Slug. Switch ammo subtypes. Equip them on this menu. Outside of the Pip-Boy, press 2 to cycle through ammo subtype. I'm just going to go through this menu. Okay, so got a fair amount of stuff already. Okay, so grab my cigarettes, couple of pre-war books. Why are they all listed different? Like, why are they listed in so many different slots? Is it because the slight variation in designs? Model design? Yeah, small destroyed book. I don't need that. Hell yeah. Now we get a light. Let's get this book dropped off. No particular place. No particular place. Right here. Drop X. I think I dropped it correctly. I don't know. Empty footlock carrier. Okay. Now let's see about repairing that gun. But we'll save real quick. Just in case. Already got 3. Yeah, those must be the old saves. Save over that. Activate broken 9mm submachine gun. Repair of 25. Creator required. Let me. Whoop. What is my repair currently at? Skills. Yeah, I think we reached the threshold. Ooh, yeah. Empty bottles. I'll take the full bottles. Hell yeah. Got some sarsaparilla. You can't use the machine again. That plus 10 though. Yeah. Alright. So. Wild wasteland treat to human ordinary occurrences into zany wacky encounters. Good springs. Old World Blues. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy. A coded transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Okay. Old World Blues loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Ooh, nice. Received a signal. Coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Follow the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. Increased by 5. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Or Zion Valley. The chem sets impact. Oh, okay, I'll go back. Just a second. Sorry. I also think, okay, no, it automatically put the suit on me. Gunrunner's Arsenal. Ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapons manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapons dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to pursue the merchandise. Has been loaded. Nothing about the... Okay. Is that just a battery, or is it a radio, or... Why is it... look like it's attached to cloth rope. Anyway. Let's use that chem set. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Dead money has been loaded. Yeah, dead money. I know your whole deal. Activate chemistry set. Just double checking. Science at 27. 25 or greater. Let's create some stim packs. 5 stim packs. Hell yeah. And looks like it's a one-time use. Well, stim packs are important. And they weigh nothing. I ain't gonna complain. Bye-bye, birdie. Alright, so first off... Sally? I think her name was? Okay, no stealing. Now that we're outside his house, no stealing. I get it. But that didn't say anything about dumpster picking. Mojave Express drop box. Nothing. Can't open that. Can't open that. Doesn't belong to me. Let me go ahead and just discreetly. I don't need to be carrying the whole library with me. What do I look like, a courier? Sweet hogs. I mean, the tires look okay. They look a bit grubby, but they kind of look like they could work. It's too bad they don't have vehicles. Prospector Saloon. Alright, well, that's the only waypoint marker I'm being given, so... How you doing, Easy Pete?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Sounds cozy. You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Hell yeah. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Understandable. So, what's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Lesser of two evils. Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
I've got a couple. Personally, how much this game kind of makes you scrounge memorize for crafting. Otherwise, you'd have to spend more than you can really afford. Understandable. What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying
You
in
like,
Lake Mead,
yeah.
too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
And what do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. You can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Understandable. And, do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Alright, goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Oh, I can handle some critters. I can handle a few little buggers. Alright. Prospectus alone.
Cheyenne, stay.
Ah, Sunny. Sunny smiles.
Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Hey, Doc Mitchell said you could teach me how to survive in the desert?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Sure thing. But can I talk to you more first?
Everything all right?
I wanted to ask you some questions.
Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
Like here? Okay. The flashing arrow on your compass shows the location of your objective. Okay, so left stick is crouch. Casino lounge. Dancing 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Dang. Every Friday evening. In person. Dean Domino, the King of Swing. And his greatest orchestra. Are we going to be able to meet that guy as a ghoul or something? Because that looks like a pre-war poster. That'd be a hell of a thing. Still fixing things. You're going to need to know how to fix things once you get them angry at you for stealing. Ugh. On stage, in person, Joey Baxter. And his sensational 10-piece dance? Dandy? Band? 10-piece band. I'm going to assume that's 10-piece band. Danny Parker, modern jazz group. Ali Din Company, magician and illusionist. Oh, shit, he's got new jokes and new tricks. You must see. Wilfred the Wizard and Company. Tempted to hear about this company. Sounds rather interesting. Most delightful mystic of all times. And Maxie's American Master, magician and assisting artists. And Madame Lolita. You may be a master magician, but are you the most delightful mystic of all times? I don't think so, Maxie. I don't think so. I mean, what? You expect him to make false claims about him being the best? Come on. Here we got a reloading bench and a workbench. I'm guessing the reloading bench is for ammo specifically, and workbench is for other kinds of crafting. Like item crafting, weapons and such. Hell yes! Hell yeah! All the Sunset Sarsaparilla. Give. Definitely want it. You can potentially use those for a quest. Alright, Sonny, what you gotta teach me?
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright. Varmint rifle. I see. I can get it from here. I know I can. Just
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
pull left trigger.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Yes, it will.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what.
I don't know what's
I
out in
gotta
the
go chase
wasteland.
the geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Now the question is, should we keep the varmint rifle or should we switch to something a bit more powerful? Whoop. Don't crash. Please don't crash. Not responding, but it... Mother... Alright, well, that's one. It begins. Ah, Bethesda. And, I just want to say, once again, I'm not sure if the mods have properly loaded, but if they have, this is me with using one that's supposed to help against crashes. So keep that in mind. If the mods are working, that was with crash help. And yeah, this early... Oh boy. I think our last save was right before we fixed the gun and made the chems. Oh, damn. Okay. Continue. Hey, Harry. Thank you for that, bats. Yes. Ah! So many at-bats. You think it autosaves. Yeah, but like... Okay. Right outside the place. Have we talked to Easy Pete?
Howdy.
Yes, we have. Okay, so it auto-saved us right as we walked out. Everyone needs one once in a while. Yeah. So all we missed out on was looting all these sunset sarsaparillas. Yoink. And maybe I can redo these shots and not waste ammo.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Okay. I got this shit. I got this shit. Mother...
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
I was dead on that first time. Oh, okay, it swayed a little bit.
Crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Crouching down and staying still.
Nice shot.
It really does.
Well, that's a start. But I don't...
Okay. Let's go! Still feels like my hair is a bit more pink than I'd like, but, you know. Good dog. She is juddery. She is struggling to move. I'm moving just fine. I don't know what the issue with her animation is. Or maybe it's weird physics interactions or something. Alright, building over here. So, if I'm remembering right, RB is the thing that puts me into VATS. So I need to remember that as soon as it's applicable. Should be any second. Any second now. As soon as they show up.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
Yes.
Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else.
Oof.
Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Hell less weight when crouching? Hell yeah. I'm not gonna pickpocket her. Jeez. Okay, now let me just double check. I mean, if I can wear something that's more armored, I mean... Yeah, this doesn't have any damage resistance. Tribal rating armor. Metal armor. Pretty low damage threshold on that. Maybe... it's still early game. We'll keep it there. Melee weapon +2 and speech +2. I'll try to keep that in mind for conversation.
Okay, you're on.
Whoop. Forgot to look at weapons. Binoculars are not a weapon. Why is that? Okay. Damage 6. Damage per second 68. That's not bad. Damage 12. 3. Damage 50. Jeez.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Yes, it is. Damage 9. Damage 6. Laser pistol is pretty effective. Grenade rifle. Don't need something that strong. I'm sorry. The damage is 4.1 times 7. It's got throwing spears and the varmint rifle, which is damage 8. I mean... Yeah, and it's like that because it's so low on condition. I mean, the 10mm pistol is not too bad. You know, I think we'll stick with the varmint rifle.
Go give him hell.
Just for now. Yeah, RB Enter vats. Waiting. Caution. Error out of memory. Oh my god. I hit the mic. Sorry. It just popped up with a little window. Error out of memory. And then it fucking it won't okay, shift tab. It won't let me shift tab. Steam broke. Steam fucking broke, man. It won't let me shift tab. Danger. That means they know where I am, right? Come on. Come on now, you little buggers. I know you're there. And you know I'm here. What you waiting for? Welcome to the vault deck. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. You want me to make the first move? I can certainly manage that. Huh! Low AP. Up. Okay. Bah! Oh, shit. It didn't play the... I think that lack of memory is, might be a bigger problem than I realized, because that's, fuck, okay. Might be a bigger problem than I realized. It won't let me move the mouse out of the game! Okay, well, let's deal with the fucking... Hell, the lack of memory might be why they didn't strike until just a second before I was right by him. Okay. Yeah, and it's freezing up. I mean, do I gotta run the game on lower settings or something? I know I don't have a monster rig or anything to match my monster self, but like I'm just running my you know, my rig capture, VTuber kit, OBS, and the game. That's it. And I think it's about to crash again. It's frozen up. Let's see. Control Alt Delete. See if that works. If it'll let me. Can y'all hear me? Is the stream still going, or? Because like I still hear the game music playing, even though the game itself is frozen up. I can go Alt Tab. Still can't move the mouse outside of the game. And Control Alt Del isn't working. I might be stuck. I might be stuck here. If the stream is going, I might not be able to fix it. It won't let me do anything. Control Alt Del. Come on. It's just totally locked up. Like I'm still seeing the green light on OBS. The timer's still ticking up. As far as I know, I'm still live, but I'm not seeing chat going. It's just frozen and on music. I am so sorry. I didn't think it would break my computer this bad. I may just have to hard reset my computer. Well, if that's where we're ending stream today, sorry. I'll see about fixing it better for next time. If you can't even hear me, it's extra sorry. I don't even know if I should be doing an outro. I'll catch y'all later. I'm gonna hard restart my computer now. Bye. You can't tell me you didn't actually turn off. Why are you still playing the game music? Are we still live? All the programs are still up.